I asked you to send me your indie games, and you sent me over 250 replies. So I'm working my way through them, and this week here are 4 really cool, slightly different games that I think you should check out. So let's just jump straight in. Links to all the games are of course below, so feel free to check them out and let me know which ones you liked. First up, in no particular order, we have Geo Odyssey. Now this is a first-person surreal puzzle adventure that challenges your perceptions. The Steam page promises a world that simply shouldn't exist. A maze of rooms that twist, rotate and defy logic. And that's exactly what you get. As soon as you step inside, doors are on the ceiling, hallways stretch and bend, and suddenly you're not sure which way is up. It's deliberately disorientating, but in the best possible way. I loved how striking it looked on screen and how it instantly grabs attention, which is why I wanted to kick off with this one. Now it's only a short demo right now, but it's a fascinating glimpse into a reality where nothing feels quite stable. Next up is Deep Pixel Melancholy, which slows things down into a moody, narrative-driven visual novel. You play as Igor, a weary researcher stuck in a bleak northern city where every day feels the same. The bills pile up, the water doesn't work, and the buses are late. And then suddenly, he finds himself trapped in a time loop. The game leans into that monotony with its pixel art visuals and its lovely sound design. The quiet hum of the city, the alarm clock, and the subtle repetition, it all adds to this heavy, oppressive atmosphere. It's a very different pace compared to Geo Odyssey, but I think that contrast works really well. This one's more about introspection and narrative choices, and it really hooked me with its bleak but intriguing setting. After that, we move on to a game called Hermit, which is the most expansive of the 4 games today. It's a third-person fantasy action RPG where you explore a continent once shaped by an order of outcast mages. The story hints at a dark secret they were hiding, and now it's up to you to piece it together while venturing through swamps, forests, ruins, and snow-covered mountains. Now, what struck me the most here was the atmosphere. The lighting is absolutely gorgeous, and wandering through its dungeons or caves feels immersive and dangerous in equal measure, especially with the flickering of the torch in your hand. There are several survival elements here too, like gathering resources and experimenting with spells, which make it feel a lot deeper than just a straight adventure game. The demo doesn't give too much away of the overarching story yet, but the sense of freedom and discovery really pulled me in. And finally, we have Cult Trials Incarnation. Now this one goes straight for horror. You play as Amelia in a future corrupted by cult-like forces. A world where, as the developers put it, our god has already left us. It's dark, sci-fi punk kind of setting, full of unsettling encounters and eerie trials you need to survive. The demo puts a lot of focus on atmosphere. The environments are oppressive, the sound design is deliberately unnerving, and there are some great tense moments that kept me on edge. Now I'll admit I don't usually play horror games, but I can see this one becoming a favourite amongst horror fans, as how well it builds tension. It's tough. It's a real creepy way to close out this little mini showcase, and it leaves you with something to think about once the credits roll. So that brings us to the end of our little mini showcase for this week. They were the 4 games that I played, and I do think they all bring something quite different, which is a really interesting collection to have. So all the games are linked below. Please go and give the developers some love, and let me know which game you liked or that you're going to go and try yourself. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.